And if y'all down with winning $250 and supporting a good cause, then stay tuned. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Cue the intro for me, Phil.
Now's the time. Get ready for who y'all came to see.
Justice. Boy, they say the brother wrong. He ain't gonna stop till they change all these outdated laws. Addresses internet violence and all these school shootings. It's racially motivated in all these school shootings. Too late for turning back now because he all in. I even give you my number so you can call in. You can even win money if you can name a mix. Got 314-282-5086. We tackle all of the topics and any music break. Totally transparent cause so much news to say. What can we do about all these guns on the street? Boy, extensive background check or the fund the police. If you don't feel that that's a recipe for winning, feel free to call me so you can give me your opinion.
I don't want to hear no fluff. Why?
That's why you need the new mic, Justice. 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 Justice.
New mic, new mic, new mic.
Justice.
New mic.
Justice.
New mic, new mic, new mic.
Justice.
New mic.
Justice.
New mic, new mic, new mic.
Justice.
New mic.
Justice.
New mic, new mic, new mic.
Justice.
New mic.
Justice.
All right, y'all, we live. What it do? November the 8th, 2023. Am I good on that, man? On them dates? You know I don't be sure all the time, man, so I don't want to get it twisted. You hear me?
Yeah, I think we all right.
I don't know what the date is, but I know it's a beautiful day out there.
Yes, it is.
Man, record breaking. You hear me?
Right.
What you think about that?
They said the high was supposed to be what, 83?
Yeah, 82, 84. I done heard something within there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's November to something, so that ain't all that bad. You hear me?
November. That's all right.
Hope some of us get to really enjoy this day, man, and don't get out here and do nothing foolish, you know, where you don't make it to see tomorrow. You hear me?
Right.
Because, since everybody want to make it Christmas so fast and jump over Thanksgiving and everything else, then we'll go Christmas on it. Mm-hmm. When it get nice outside, some of us decide to act a little naughty. So I hope some of us smart enough to enjoy the day and don't lose yourself in the day.
Right.
And with that being said, yeah, man, beautiful day out there, my brother. Where we want to start. $250 contest, man. Still got that old top 5 female video rolling, doing pretty good. The one thing I don't like about it, man, I don't see no type of family support.
Right.
Like I was saying, bro, we got like 400-500 likes on that thing. You hear me?
Yeah.
And when I check it, man, there's only a few people that I know and recognize. You hear me?
Yeah, man. I don't know what to think about that, man.
Man, I'm so tired of asking for that support. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, my new thing from now on, man, is you better catch us now, because if you don't, you might not catch us. You hear me? And that's real.
Yeah. No doubt.
Can't get that support, man. I mean, I ain't doing nothing bad. You hear me?
No.
All that garbage out here that people supporting and everything, man, I just don't understand what it's all about. You hear me?
Right.
So I'm going to ask again about that support. With that being said, man, we got a like from a lady by the name of Beatrice Farmer.
Uh-huh.
And she had when it came up, it was kind of different to me. So I was like, what was that? You know, because I've been putting a lot of stuff up lately, a lot of content, you know, so I didn't know what she had commented on, but it was the Make America Great Again video. And, you know, I really been trying to push that. But like we talk about on the show, it's a whole lot that go into that, man. We had to have special verification codes and everything to post anything that's
make sure we're not trying to be a bot or a foreign government.
Yeah. And all that other stuff, man. They kill me, you hear me?
Uh-huh.
But with all this AI and all that fake, you know, you're going to police the real, you know?
Right, yeah.
But it's so crazy, man. You see they got the lawsuit against Meta, you know, formerly known as Facebook.
Right.
Saying that, you know, that garbage out here, man, is really influencing these kids.
It is.
And really messing them up, man. And I talk to my family about it all the time, man. They be policing me so hard. You hear me? Mm-hmm. For a minute, I stayed in Facebook police. You hear me? In Facebook jail, social media police. And I be like, man, all that twerking and garbage and all the inside of people that I done seen, bro. How you policing me that hard? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When all this garbage going on, when all these people telling everybody they finna go shoot up every school out here and everything, where's all this police at? You know?
Yeah, they let you know where the power is, man. It ain't no power in seeing somebody insides or seeing they booty shake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no power in that. There's, you know what I mean? That's purely nothing.
You know, I be seeing how bad people be on that social media, man, just bashing people like Sexy Red and all these artists, you know, and talking about how garbage the music is. And I was telling Phil, I was like, well, it ain't that much garbage if you got 4 or 5 million followers.
Yeah, somebody like...
I seen her have to check the drawers up off of somebody, you know, look at her with her breasts hanging out on this picture and all this and that. She was like, boo, I just had a whole picture with everything showing and you hit that like button and some more. You heard me?
Right.
So, come on, man. I'm like, if y'all wasn't flocked to all this garbage and always, you know, you buy it, so that's why they selling it. You stop buying it, they probably wouldn't sell so much of it.
Yeah,
you know?
they wouldn't be on it like that.
Man, what else? Yeah, I like to once again give a shout out to all my people that are supporting, man, and watching, you know, all those Sumner Bulldogs and those Classical Junior Academy Cougars. You know, they always want to add me to groups and ask why I don't participate in this and participate in that. Hey, easy answer to that question. Hey, show me some love, participate in what I'm doing, and I guarantee I'm going to have a little bit of time for you.
Right.
Back to the contest, though, man. I don't know if you got it queued up or whatever, but I wanted to show them the whole clip of that again. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know what we doing. I want to see if anybody can hit that Baby D.
Yeah. I have to look for it, man.
I was listening to it, man. I was like, you know, that's kind of rough, you know. Yeah. Some people might be scared to step up and take that challenge. You know what I'm saying?
I think they are.
But I'm gonna make it easy for them. I mean, if you could even spit what she spit, you ain't even got to take no time to try to come with nothing original. You know what I'm saying? If you could spit what she spit.
Yeah, if you could just lip sync the Baby D.
You know, like how they were doing with Busta Rhymes. If you could hit that verse, you know what I'm saying? That show a little bit of talent to me, you know?
Right.
And ain't nobody participating. So if you can hit it like her, hey, you got $250 coming.
Hit it, Baby
you know
D.
What I'm saying? Yeah, hit it, Baby D. Hey. What else we got on here, man? I'm still doing that 100 kids to the dentist, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's my whole thing right there, man. When I looked up how much something like that was gonna cost, man, like a cleaning, like without insurance in Missouri, they say it averaged between $125 to $200.
Right.
A cleaning. So I was looking at, okay, we do the math. If I say I'm trying to get 130, and we looking at like 20,000 racks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, 20 racks. $20,000.
Yeah, we say 200 or 100.
100
okay,
people
yeah.
to the dentist at $200 a pop.
Yeah.
Anywhere between $125 and $200. That's what it, you know, the numbers that I got. You know, that ain't too far out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm from St. Louis, man.
You know
that's the St. Louis in me. You know, I'm going to go hard or go home. We going to do it big, man. I'm not afraid to ask them. You hear me?
Right.
That's my whole mentality with everything lately, man. You know, they say closed mouth don't get fed. So this whole show is going to be about just coming out, man, and keeping it as real and as genuine as I can keep it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm asking you for the support. I told them 100 million times. I'm not going to beg you for it. You hear me? Because if you don't see enough of this mess that's going on, man, and all the stuff that's on TV, and you get a chance to try to do something about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm giving you $250 to do something to celebrate hip hop. Because like I said, if we all say that it ain't a part of our culture and a part of our makeup, we lying, man.
Right.
It done fed plenty of us and put plenty of food on the table, put plenty of money in our pocket. You hear me? Yeah. So that's the reason I always choose to honor it. You hear me?
Right.
Not disrespect it, not disgrace it, but honor it. You hear me? So if y'all get with it, you know what I'm saying, young, old, or whoever, you know what I'm saying, and honor and celebrate hip hop, you got $250 coming.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then on the strong of that, man, you get a chance to check me out and get to see a good quality show, man, that's really trying to get something done out here. I'm sorry that I don't have nobody twerking. I'm sorry that I don't teach you how to roll the fattest cigarette or a blunt on here. I don't curse and do all that extra, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to reach everybody, y'all. We trying to do something, you hear me? So, yeah, it's going to get back to the real deal. Ain't going to be as much fluff as y'all might want it to be, but we got business to take care of. I'm tired of it. So that's where I'm at. 100 people to the dentist, man. Like I said, we all get a chance. Since it's social media and life is whatever you want to make it, then I just want that to be part of my legacy. You hear me?
Right.
So that's something that I'm going to do. I want to mention on this show that, don't play me like I'm Small Change Charlie, because I have rubbed elbows with some very prominent people. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to reach out and try to contact these people. Right. And like everybody was saying, a great idea about how I did all the videos and called out people's names. I'm gonna get back to that. You hear me? And I said, I'm gonna tell some of the stories down the line with some of these people, man, that we ended up running into and re-rubbed elbows with. But I'm gonna start on the local tip first. You hear me?
Right.
Like people like Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, Larry Hughes, Andy Cohen, Sterling K. Brown, Jennifer Lewis,
right?
All the people that's from right here, Albert Pujols, that's doing stuff here. I'm gonna try to reach out to those people, and just like we did with the situation with Natalie and everything else, man, we're gonna reach out to the media. Right. We're gonna put people out here, all those people who have the means to participate, the funds to do it. We're gonna ask them, and see how they feel about something like that, man, and trying to do it. And I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna keep pushing till we get this thing done. You hear me?
Right on.
But yeah, I was just telling people, man, what really made me get on that, man, is that I love the fact that they finally, implemented the Affordable Care Act, the Obamacare, or whatever the hell you want to call it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about results. If it's effective and it done did what it did, you can call it whatever. It could be your mama care.
Yeah.
I don't care. You hear me?
Right.
So I was like, okay. That's a great thing, being able to get people to the doctor. I was one of those people that hadn't went in years, man. So it's a blessing to me. You hear me?
Right.
But when my neck and everything swelled up and I had abscess and everything else, it let me know how real that your teeth and dental health is part of your regular, just everyday health,
just
man.
Everyday life, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, now we got to make it make sense. Since we done implemented the Affordable Care Act and more people able to go to the doctor, let's see what we can put in play to try to get some of these people to the dentist. You hear me?
Exactly.
So that's what I'm on with that, man. So I'm gonna get out here and do my research and do my work and see how much help we can get with something like that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not afraid to call out some of these people and try to reach out to them and contact them and everything, man, and try to really get something going with them. With that being said, let me check and make sure my Bluetooth is on, sir.
Right on.
No, it wasn't, but it is now. We are cooking with gas. Like I said, y'all, sorry if that caused any difficulty for anybody. We be just having a lot on our plate sometimes. Yeah, and just back to just some of the people, man, that we have been able to rub elbows with over the years, man. Like I said, downtown, one night at the casino, I did run into your boy Nelly. You hear me? Old pig, as some people like to call him and know him by. You hear me?
Right.
Happy belated birthday to him. I did send him a personal birthday shout out, man. We went to school with Sean Haynes and a lot of his people, Poochie and people like that. Slow Down Mother, Carol, she used to be one of the bus drivers at my sister's school. So, I got a little inside connect with some of those people. You hear me? One night I was down at the casino, ran into Ezekiel Elliott down there. You hear me? And one scared to approach him, said what's up to him, real cool, down to earth dude. You hear me?
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years back, I was at the Hyatt and ran into former Cardinals pitcher Lee Smith down there.
Yeah.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, one of the best closers of all time. You hear me?
Yeah, the closer.
I know you remember this day, us being at Tulane's, the real Tulane's, when it was back on Skinker, before it got over on the Bolivar. Oh yeah, and meeting Miss Shirley Ralph, and having dinner with her a night in there. At the one of our old school partners, one man, we like to refer to him as Uno. He saw her come in and he was like, "Hey, you somebody."
Right.
And she like, yeah, I am somebody.
I am.
Do you remember that night, sir?
Yes, I remember that night.
And her giving us all her autograph on napkins and all that stuff. Good night, man. Great night. Met my old friend Stephanie, one of my good friends that I've held on to through my years, man. So I'll never forget that night. I also remember one night, man, when Corey Spinks came into my job, man. You hear me?
Right on.
The day that he lost his Ab Judy.
Yeah.
When everybody said he danced himself out listening to all that Nelly. All that country grammar wore him out before he got in the ring. You hear me? But yeah, man, I remember I was talking to my people. I was like, I remember how real it was, man. He still had blood in the bottom of his mouth. You know how the boxer's mouth and everything be looking?
Yeah.
He was still all puffy and everything. You hear me?
Yeah.
Had his whole entourage with him. Came in there and ate, man. He had just a look of disappointment on his face when he walked in. You hear me? Man, as soon as he walked in, everybody in the restaurant, it just paused and it just was a hush over that place like I never seen before. You hear me? And everybody in there stood up and clapped for that dude, man. And he was almost in tears. You hear me?
Yeah.
Then he walked around and gave everybody his autograph. You know what I'm saying?
Right
Talked
on.
to everybody, man. Just beautiful day. So I'll never forget those type of situations, man. You know, and now to some of the business, man. Switch it up a little bit, you know.
Yes,
did you see that father, man, got charged in that Highland Park shooting? The father of the guy, I won't even say his name, man. I was about to, but it just won't even come out of me because I just can't stand it. You hear me?
Yeah.
I don't want to give no shine to nothing like that. But the father of the young man who, well, he pled not guilty, but he did it.
Right.
He was the one that did the massacre at the Highland Park, where 21 people got killed. So this young man has been, well, he's probably going to be charged with, he's facing 21 counts of first-degree murder and 48 counts of attempted murder. They ended up charging his father, I guess, child endangerment or reckless homicide or behavior or something. Right. But what happened, man, is he ended up getting 60 days for purchasing the gun because whatever state they were in, the young man was 19 years old and he wasn't legally able to obtain the license.
He wasn't supposed to have a gun or whatever.
And then they said his father sponsored him, you know, and signed for him to get the gun. And other people in the family had already said that he had put on social media and they seen all different, you know, places where he would, you know, just write and say that he was going to kill everybody and all those signs that we always act like.
Right, all the red flags.
Yeah, all those red flags that we always act like we missed and didn't see.
Yep.
So they had another case they were trying to compare it with. Young man, I think it was in Michigan. He ended up killing like 4 people at a school or something like that. Yeah. And his parents, you know, ended up getting charged with buying him the gun and all this stuff. And they ended up getting reckless. They ended up getting manslaughter. And they ended up getting some way more serious charges than just 60 days and 2 years of probation. Man, when you talk about 21 lives that were lost.
Yeah.
48 attempted murders, man. 60 days, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he took a hell of a plea. That's a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I bet you if you just had to, you know how that is. That's for all that public to keep all the rioting and all that extra down. But that's nothing for real. That's a slap on the wrist. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like stuff like that. You know, but what can we say, man? On that local tip, man, I've been looking at the news, man, and there's been a lot of, you know, people just out here with the bad driving, man, and all the ridiculousness.
Man, I seen this morning, man, they was talking about a whole bunch of police pursuits and all of that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, they were out there at, you know, over in that area of St. Louis Avenue, right there where Crown Candy and everything is. Yeah. Because they say people just coming through there, just rolling through stop signs. And I've seen it a lot around St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Right. Where people just rolling through stop signs. The one guy's like, you know, they might stop if it's a light there. So they trying to, you know, put up more lights, I guess, in places to bring it back the red light camera and all that stuff, which I think is effective because at least it you know, it kind of hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think they should get the one with that record your plates or whatever, and it shouldn't make a difference who driving. Like I said many times on this show, if that person is not an adult to the point where they can handle whatever they get themselves into while they're driving your car, then they probably shouldn't be driving your car. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just the way that it go. Don't matter whether it's don't matter whether it's yours, mine, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you pass me your keys, brother, I'm a let you know that as a man and as an adult that I'm gonna deal with whatever that I have to deal with using your vehicle out of respect to you and your vehicle. But, you know, people think different out here, man. I don't know. But what they were doing, they had a guy. He was in an unmarked truck or whatever, and he was just watching people just fly through there. You know what I'm saying? Hit the corner, bumping the stop sign, just rolling through. Because you see, a few days ago, man, they hit a guy. I thought that they killed the guy, but I don't think so. He might still be living. But did you see that? They showed that a lot all last week on the news. Guy rolled through the stop sign and hit the man. He bags up like he was going to, stop, help him or whatever. Then he just drove right on off. Yep. Guy at the Crown Candy just like, man, I'm just so tired of it, bro. He said he see it all day, every day. And while Shoshana Stahl was there doing the story, man, she said she saw them do 50 arrests, bro. I mean, well, pull people over and give like 50 people a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's crazy in itself.
So we got Don Bo. We had Don Bo.
What happened?
I don't know. Something
yeah.
went down.
I tried to make sure that I switched my phone over, so it should come on through. Yeah.
Call us back, Don Bo.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why this thing hung up.
Yeah, man, and a lot of people out there were still opposing, them putting the red light cameras back out here. Just the extra policing over in that area. Every time it's stuff like that, man, people are really against it, like they were on Natural Bridge. You hear me? But like I said, man, this show I'm about results, man. Those turnabouts or whatever they're doing out there, they're working. I'm not seeing as much accidents out here. I'm not seeing that same people just flying through. No, man, because they got the little side rails. If you try to go around them, you're gonna tear your car up. You hear me? We just got through seeing a guy the other night when me and him was out together, man. Guy, remember, was driving all crazy in the fast lane trying to go all around people. Yeah. Waited to the very last minute to get off at the exit. Ended up trying to jump the curb at the last minute. Blew his tires out. So
sucker.
Me and Phil was talking. We was like, man, if he really got where he was trying to get, the way he was maneuvering, he might have saved himself maybe 5 minutes.
Right.
But after you jump the curb and blow your tires out, we go to eat. We go to Buffalo Wild Wing. We don't watch the game. We there for 2-3 hours. When we go back the other way, coming home on the highway, who do we still see sitting there with all their tires blown out for trying to be on all that extra? I'm like, man, instant karma, We got my man Don Bo calling on in, man. So we'll see. Give us a second and see if that go through. See what my man got to say.
Don Bo, I'm gonna put you on through, man.
Stand by, peepos.
That should be you coming through.
I am. Hello. Hello.
Israel, bro.
You are live on the Mikey Justice Show. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored with flavor.
What you got for me today, my brother?
Okay, yeah, I was tripping off you mentioning the oral hygiene of people, right?
What's that?
So that boils down to a whole bunch of things. Some people don't take hygiene as important as other folks. Your oral hygiene is very important to you. It can kill you.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
It's halitosis. Is deadly.
Right.
Bad taste in your mouth is deadly. So if you don't want people talking to you with the coffee and cigarette breath, please brush, floss, wash your face, wash your hind part.
Right.
And become one with soap and water.
Yes, sir.
It's not a bad thing. I don't care if you use your hand in soap and you don't use the face towel. Wash your hands after you use public restrooms. It's not cool to walk behind somebody who just...
Brother, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Back into the general public.
Yeah, we laughing, man, but that's a serious situation. with the with the COVID back on the rise, man, I really been pumping that, man, because lately have seen a lot of people, man. I was really surprised that with all the numbers going back up, how many people that I see when I'm downtown and stuff in at the casino walking out the bathroom, bro, without washing their hands
just
or anything.
Naked. No soap, no water, no nothing.
And the worst part about it, man, is when I talk to females, they be like, they're even worse. They see it even worse. Wow. They was like, no, we don't have this no perfect spout. You know what I'm saying? They're like, sometimes we do a little squat and this and that. We miss the hole and everything else. And it gets a little messy in there. You hear me?
Right.
And the way that females try to carry themselves, you be surprised at how many of them tell me about how nasty some of their bathrooms are and how a lot of these females don't even wash their hands, man. So all BS to the side, brother. That's a really good point because, like we said, COVID on the rise, man, and people have been letting their guards down a lot, man. Another thing, man, why I had you here, man, I was gonna bring up that conversation that me and you had, man. When I was telling you about the conversation that I had last week on the show about the fake it till you make it, and how I felt like faking it satisfies people's craving, man, for wanting to be perfect, perfection. We got to have the perfect hairline. We have to draw on the perfect eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? We auto-tune every song because it got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I remember last night, man, we had a very interesting conversation about even the trickle down that social media and all this wanting to be perfect has played a part on this youth and everybody today, man. So if you want to, can you kind of speak on that if you remember the conversation that we had? I can't hear him too good.
Just, people get the idea of perfect distorted by progression. Progression is far more important than being perfect.
Okay, and you know how I like to do on this show, brother. I mean, I want them to totally understand what you're saying. So kind of enlighten them a little bit, man, and kind of giving them an idea of what you mean by that.
So they can listen slow. What I'm getting at is perfection is a goal or a milestone. Once you attain it, you realize you still haven't made it, right?
Right.
And it's still the best room in any house is the room for improvement.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Beautiful.
So once you realize that you could always improve, that should be the fuel for you to keep moving or keep making progress, to move forward and to even top yourself. Your only competition is you. And if it don't even have to be competitive when you are a team. If we win, we win. It ain't I win and you lose. It's we win.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't have done it without your assistance, without your drive, without your competitive push to push me even that much more further ahead to progress beyond the point that I was, right? And like you said, it's so unfortunate that the women cut their eyebrows off and then want to play Michelangelo, Donatello, and paint these ridiculous looking clown eyebrows on and think that somebody's not going to say, well, if it rains, it's going to disappear.
Brother.
And now what you're ailing, you burnt that off. You know what I'm saying? It's some people
a lot of people do feel like they are ridiculous, and I don't know if the people that wear them know how ridiculous they look, brother. I just be glad that I'm not the one wearing them. But yeah, I do want them to know you do look very ridiculous.
Not only that, I think it started before then with the contacts when you could change your eye color. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You think that's gonna make you a different person, or you just got a different tint to your eyes?
Well, man,
you feel the same.
That bring me up to what we talked about last night, man. Remember, I was telling you about the conversation that I was having with Phil, man. Just wanting to ask these younger generation, man, when you wearing all of these skinny jeans and all this other stuff, when you got these big hoop earrings in your ear, are you doing something that really defines who you are as a person? Right. Or are you just jumping on the bandwagon because it's a fad and you think that it's cool? Life don't come with a big giant eraser, man. So when you doing all of this old radical stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I was talking to Don Bo last night. I was like, man, you know, if you smoke crack, you can go to the rehab, get yourself cleaned up and everything else, but you never had the luxury of saying that I was never a drug addict, a crackhead on your resume. You know what I'm saying?
On your resume, yeah.
You know, so when you get out here doing these things, you know what I'm saying? Just know that that's going to stick with you. Mm-hmm. And if you really want that to be part of your makeup, you know?
Right.
Like you said, you was talking with your son, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
I had a similar conversation, bro, which is hilarious, right? Because I'm openly heterosexual, okay? Let me put that out to the masses. I had a conversation with a brother today, as a matter of fact. I said, hey, bro, I seen the guy come out of Arkansas chicken, right? Mm-hmm. I knew he had a trike, but he was walking like he was the trike.
Wow.
That's what we used to think trike was, right? So I'm like, okay, I say, why do you have to put your sexual preference on display, and you know it's offensive to people? I don't come out in my front yard, even though it's my right to do what I want to in my own yard, my own. I don't have relations outside of my yard because I don't want to offend anyone, and besides, it ain't none of your business. However, when you wearing skinny jeans and halter tops, which are feminine clothes, and you look like a man, we gonna have a problem because it don't even look right. Like I said, when my granddaddy was alive, why wasn't it so prevalent then? Is it because the men would have whooped you and got you together? Or you just knew to keep your private life private?
Well, you know what I've said about it. You know what I've said about it, brother. I've said that this social media and a few other things is part of the trickle down. Mm-hmm. Like we talk about with 45 and some of them other people, man. People are so rebellious now. You hear me?
Right.
So I'm thinking since the girls are more now into dating girls. Let's just be honest about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot more people that are openly gay or whatever you call it, the proper term.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, the younger generation is starting to be rebellious. That's what kids do. Yeah. So since you guys get to date whoever you want, dress however you want, and do whatever you want, mm-hmm. these guys are like, why don't I get that right? Mm-hmm. You hear me?
Yeah.
And then, like I was saying, some of it. Go ahead, brother. You had something you want to say?
It's confusion.
And then, like I said, you know, when it's all about branding, those Nike slides, those Jordans, you hear me? Mm-hmm. To keep from having to keep up and compete. Get into it with my mother every 2 seconds. You hear me? Mm-hmm. You had the young ladies that decide to go the boyish way and dress like a tomboy. Mm-hmm. That way, if you can get away with wearing $12 Walmart shorts all the time, why come I can't? Mm-hmm. Why can't you go to the wig store and get you a $5 white T-shirt and be crispy as that thing, and I can't?
Right.
So that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instead of us being on the menu to our family members and all these grown pedophiles and sick-minded, mentally ill people out here, mm-hmm. we go the other way. We start looking boyish. That way, I won't be attractive to you, and you'll leave me the hell alone. Right. That's why some of the people do it. Some of the other guys, like I said, if the girls get to do everything, and you know how we have that unwritten rule that we get to change our mind, get on whatever, and do whatever because we're females, mm-hmm. you have a lot of young men, they will never admit it, that honestly say, why did they get the right to move however they want and do whatever they want to do? Mm-hmm. So a lot of this actions by this generation is rebellious behavior, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you see so much of it in social media, the music you listen to is all about what's your sexual preference. It's all about how you dress. They're brainwashed, man. And they're just trying to be kids and do normal stuff. But when you're shooting everybody and you're taking away riding bikes, jumping rope, and doing normal stuff, then people are going to get on weird and radical stuff. And it makes just common sense to me, man.
The social media and the just media period has made abnormal seem like it's normal. You know, so like you say, when kids try to get on some air quote normal stuff, they getting on this
I just love what you said to your own son, man.
Yeah.
He told me he had to tell him, like, son, you got to stop worrying about always trying to be right or wrong, and just be yourself and be you. Yeah. And at the end of the day, if what you doing and how you move symbolize or represents truly who you are as a man and as a person, then there is no wrong.
Yeah.
Quit trying to be right and wrong and be yourself.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Quit trying to be, you're not Cardi B. You're not Beyonce.
That's the biggest enigma ever, bro. And I used to trip off that years ago. I say, how can you tell somebody with an identity crisis to be yourself and they don't know who they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you're the dilemma. You don't know who you are, and yet you don't know how to lead because you never really learned how to follow to become a leader. You know what I'm saying? You always wanted to hit the easy button, as it were, and easy led you to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Easy made you a sheep instead of a thinking sheep. And now you just a statistic.
Well, back to
But that's why I'm proud for the upbringing that I had and the friends in my life, because they challenge my thinking. They support me when I'm right, and when I'm wrong, they still support me, but they let me know that I'm wrong. They hold me accountable.
Yes, sir,
and
man.
I appreciate y'all for that.
Yeah,
you know
I was
everybody
brother.
don't have that support system,
Brother, that was a beautiful point that you made. It hit me in such a way, man, that I talked to my mom while we had coffee talk, and told her, about the conversation that we had, man, and you really giving it up to having a great support system and some true friends around you, brother. So, hey, once again, man, I appreciate you, man, for what you do. Hey, ain't nobody else supporting. So, like I said, bro, don't get it twisted. I appreciate you.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm here to do, bro. I couldn't live with myself as a man and say, this is my brother, my friend, my ally, my buddy, my whatever, if I don't act and live like that. It'll just be hot air and people could see and testify, you fake. I never done fake. I always loved the real.
Yes, sir.
I didn't like two-faced people.
Hey.
That's why I didn't like the character Two-Face in the Batman.
Right.
Two-Face.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know who he was, so.
Hey, man.
Who you gonna be?
Yes, sir. In closing, man, I just want to just ask y'all, everybody, man, that's watching, see if you got one person that arrive with your movement, that appreciate what you do and want to support a good cause, and just ask them, give it a like, give it a share, whatever support they feel is worthy of, man.
Yeah.
And call it down, man. You know what I'm saying? Where we could give them some shine, man. I want to be on here at least able to give y'all one name next week where I can say, hey, this person straight up, like today, like I said, right. Beatrice Farmer. I'm going to give her a comment, about her watching my Make America Great Again, tell her that I gave her some shine on the show, and try to motivate her to want to watch it, man. And I hope y'all can do the same thing. Yep. See if you can get, just tell people, man, we just asking for one supporter. Hey, and maybe that one supporter can get one supporter.
Right. That's how it grows.
And everybody ain't cut out to do what you're doing, and you're making a mark. Don't even worry about the naysayers and the detractors. You moving forward, your feet print are in the sand because you doing it.
Yes, sir.
I'm watching you. I'm bearing witness to it, and I support it. And bro, if I can do more, I'm going to do more.
I already know, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all for listening, man. I appreciate the time that you gave me to voice my opinion and views. And remember, people, oral hygiene and total hygiene is important.
Yeah.
Watch y'all
hygiene, period.
Hey, what you say, Don Bo? You done gave it to him. Hey, hey, catch you on the other side, brother. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, 100.
Yeah, man. I ain't discouraged though, man, because like I said, in a couple of weeks, we're going to do a lot of fundraisers with my food truck when I get that together. Yes, I'm not all the way ready to break it out, man, but I'm going to do like a couple of test runs, fundraising. That's where I'm going to try to get some of that money from to try to put up for the kids to go to the dentist. I don't need to get nothing out of it. We'll have a receipt. We'll be totally transparent about everything that we want to do. And on that note, man, y'all see the number up on the screen, y'all. We streaming live on Facebook and YouTube right now. So if you're watching and you want to play 3 out of 5 ain't bad, well, we got some time. You can win you a quick $50. If you can answer all 5, you get 100. And if you want to, like I said, some people be like, I don't need the money. So, hey, if you don't, throw it in the pot and we'll add another 50 or 100 to us getting these kids to the dentist.
Yeah.
We're going to get those cards and everything with the logo and everything on it. That way, once we do the GoFundMe videos, we can put everybody's name up like they do with the Make-A-Wish and all the other stuff, and we'll put it up on the wall and give you some shine. We won't tell your donation or how much you gave. We'll just let people know that you supported the cause and you did your part to try to support a great cause. What else I got on here, man? Like I was saying about the situation with the young man, with the father, with the gun and everything, man. That go back to my point about cutting out the middleman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're making the age where they have to be with an adult, if the adult is the one that's going to get it for the kid, and adding to that, man, that's bad in itself. You hear me?
Right.
So you cut out the middleman. You don't even allow an adult to put a kid in that type of situation.
Right.
That type of stuff, man, guns, period, is just stuff that just should not be done by kids. Everything ain't for everybody. You hear me?
Yeah,
there's a reason
with you, man, in a urban situation, man, like where we at, there's really no need that a kid need a gun, man. Like I say, I understand that we in a rural state. Most of it is rural. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have to have a shotgun on you or something like that, but
brother,
these assault rifles, man, nah.
That's what I'm saying,
no
brother.
Need for no assault
all
rifle.
of that, that Second Amendment right crap, man, is a bunch of garbage, and I'm done with it. You hear me? Don't get me wrong. You should have the right to, protect yourself. You hear me? But like the mass killings and all that, man.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. Like I talk to people all the time. I'm like, you're not at war like that. And if you are, you need to let the military, the government, your local police department, or somebody that's trained and in a better position to deal with something like that than you.
You know what I say, man? If you in it like that, then get the hell away from me. And then how selfish are you that you around your family if you in it like that to where you need to walk around with a straight up assault rifle?
Brother, that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
It ain't even that type of drama out here. Like I was discussing last night with Don Bo. I say, man, if it was, then you think they would have your local police out here just carrying 9mm? They will all have assault rifle, right? Because that's the war that they. I mean, tell me what else makes sense.
But
that's a losing situation. That's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, right?
Man, you remember when them bank robbers robbed in L.A. They had all that body armor on, and
a little bit. I'm kind of familiar with it.
Yeah, they had like assault rifles and body armor and all of that. They was well
prepared for what they was trying to do.
Exactly. So that was like the pivot in when the police started really carrying them M16s. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. They was like, nah, we need to be strapped up and be able to meet this force. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, if it was drama like that out here, the police would
if it was
strap up
drama
and meet
like that. I don't think you were in a situation where 48 people were trying to kill you.
Nah.
So why did you need to take out that many innocent people?
Yeah,
for no reason?
I said, if you in it like that, man, get the hell away from me. You don't need to be in society. If 48 people trying to kill you, you don't need to be in society.
Brother,
you need to
I'm
be
pretty
somewhere
sure
else.
that you are way safer in your house behind a locked door than somebody out here rolling as a everyday police officer and fighting crime. Speaking to you, a person who has dealt with that and know about that life. You hear me? So if you didn't have to have an AK-47 every day to protect the streets and yourself, then why does the average citizen need to have one? Like I said, any job that you go to, right, they're going to give you or equip you with everything that you need to properly do that job, right?
Yeah.
That's why they give you handcuffs, they give you mace, they give
you the taser.
So if you needed an AK-47, they will probably give you one, right?
You get training and all of that. Yeah.
Military, you wearing camouflage because you out there, you at war.
Right.
You don't want to be seen. You have grenades, landmine, bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're dealing with that type of
that's what I'm saying. That a person in the military, you deploy away from your family. You know what I'm saying? If you in combat, you're not coming home every day. You ain't picking up Lil Junior and riding the rallies because you're at war.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
brother. You're driving in a big old tank because you have to have something that's going to handle a mass of people that you have a problem with.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me that you on the street, you trying to put that on the same scale as somebody that's at war against a whole country?
Yeah. No.
If you needed an AK-47, you would have one.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't even be talking about it because it would have been part of your constitutional rights and everything else that you stand for or that you believe in. You hear me?
Yeah.
You have the police, you have insurance and other ways to protect yourself and your property to the point that it's not worth getting your life taken or taking somebody's life.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Because running out, checking on your own car on Hampton is the reason why is a man not living today, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make an honest living, you hear me, and give people a job is the reason why the guy got killed at St. Louis Kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, because you're envious, you want to push the easy button.
Yeah.
The people at the Murder Mart at National, the same people that you helped eat and give a check, come back to get you because they know what you got and they jealous and envious of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro, you don't need that type of reinforcements to handle yourself a certain way.
Nah.
Live right. You won't need all of that. You need all that because you know how you live and you know how you're moving out here. You hear me?
You absolutely live by it and die by it.
St. Louis. St. Louis is full of cowards. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I ain't got to call your name, but if you 25 or over, man, and you still making videos where you holding that pistol and trying to be tough and on all that hip stuff, and you're a grown man, your boy Cedric, he from good old Missouri, right here. I'm a grown ass man, dog. You hear me? Stop playing games with yourself and other people. It ain't cute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people all day, I'm a father, man. I'm 40-some years old. I'm trying to live a civilized life.
Right.
I don't have to get caught up in the streets, bro. I would have did that when I was 15, 20 years old. Enjoy your life. You see the short that I made? You out here being stupid and it's not cute.
Yeah.
And you telling people all of this is about I hear people say all day, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because I want to be safe. You hear me?
Yeah, that's part of that confusion, man. Like we was talking about when you try to make the abnormal seem normal. It's not normal to walk around with a semi-automatic weapon. That's not normal.
Brother, to the point where I done heard a young man say he want to see his son grow up. Yeah. I've heard people say, okay, so when you get out here on social media and you making all these hip videos with you holding that pistol and talking all this old hip stuff, as a grown man, do you think that make your baby mama or any of these females want to send their son over to you?
Yeah.
Now, before you get tough and pull your little pistol on me, think about what I'm asking you. When you making these videos, when you trying to get all hip and tough out here and your baby mama see them, you know what I'm saying? When you got to make all these videos about all your homies that you losing, it's probably a reason for that.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to target anybody, but if you know that apply to you, you might get in your feelings when you see this episode. You live by it, you die by it. You hear me?
Absolutely.
If you get out here and do something stupid, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even got it registered or even licensed. If it's about you protecting yourself, then how about spend a few dollars, get it legally licensed, go learn how to shoot it the proper way. So if something do put you in a situation where you, your son, daughter, family, or have to use that type of force, you do it the right way.
Right.
But you ain't even about that life. You trying to be hip. You hear me?
Yeah.
And once again, to me, that's that trickle down with the kids.
Yeah.
And if you 25, 30, 40 and still moving like that, then I put you in that category as well. Like I said, the kids, that's how little kids move. You hear me? And since we all caught up in this era of wanting perfection, our little punk, cowardly, scary ass is too scared to fight and take an L on our record because an L don't show that's not perfection. So we'll carry that pistol and act like that we have so much drama around us that we are forced to live that way. You hear me? That's bull crap. That's garbage, and you scary.
If you got that much drama around you, don't that signify that you should probably make a change?
What do we say? Going to make a change? Look at the man in the mirror.
Exactly.
That's what you need to do.
Exactly.
Self-evaluation.
Hey.
Look at yourself.
Man, look, I like peace. I like peace, man. I'm not. I don't want my lady to be all rah rah rah. I don't want nobody that's hanging around me claiming my partner to be rah rah rah. No, I like peace, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't finna. I'm gonna deal with my own drama. I ain't gonna bring it around other people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, misery love company, man. You know, like I said, it's other things to do than get your partner shot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we done had plenty times and ain't no drama been involved. You know what I'm saying?
But don't get me wrong, man. You know, I got people, man. I used to think about my partner Dub. He was so laid back, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he had some real ninja in him, you know?
Yeah.
And I used to tell him, I like, bro, I love how you carry yourself and how you move. You hear me?
Right, yeah.
I said, somebody gonna run up on that dude one day and he gonna let their ass have it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because he's not as scared as you think he is.
Yeah.
I ain't telling you ninjas I'm not as scared as you think that I am.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm a grown man and I'm trying to live a certain way and represent something.
Exactly.
But I get tired of them with their old scare tactics, man. You ain't the only MF that got no gun, man.
No.
And you ain't the only one that can pull that trigger. You better watch the news. A 6-year-old blow your brains out.
Man, like the other half of that statement about I like peace. I like peace, and I will go to war to maintain my peace.
Peace, y'all. PEACE. That peace. Not a piece of that what Don Bo say you need to wash. Not a piece of chicken. Not a piece
Right.
of fish. Peace. You know what I'm saying?
Tranquility.
Yeah. You know, treat people like you want to be treated. Dignity, respect.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Tolerance. Peace. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By any
like
means
my man say,
necessary.
he here to say that he's openly heterosexual. I said that's what I'm vow. I'm taking the oath today, man.
Right.
Hey, if y'all watching and y'all see that number on that screen, anybody that's down with making a better St. Louis, Missouri, whatever you want to call it, man, show your boy some love. Give me a follow, give me a like, because that's what I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm not contributing to none of this pollution around here, brother.
Nah, man.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I've been with my girlfriend for 20 years, so I don't
Right,
care if you had that snapback.
You're right.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not the reason that we the STD capital. You hear me?
Right, yeah.
I'm not around here acting like I'm the toughest Billy Badass or somebody, flashing my pistol on everybody. So that title that we were as the murder capital, I'm not contributing to that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not being a part of none of this garbage no more.
Yeah.
I'm a grown man, and I want to see some of y'all guys step up and be grown men and act like grown men.
Yeah,
be
man,
fathers and lead better examples. You know what I'm saying?
Man, on your own accord. Like you ain't got to ride nobody coattails, man. But you could be a man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to inform
and be
you.
yourself.
If you did actually shoot the coach for not starting your son, you are not in the running for Father of the Year. I apologize. I'm sorry to inform you of that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Walk it like you talk it, y'all. Practice what you preaching out here, man.
Yeah.
Stand for something. It's
Yeah.
getting ridiculous out here, man. I want to talk about on the show, bro. I am not scared to admit that I don't understand what this war is about. I don't understand the politics. I don't understand none of that.
It's all about politics, man. It's all about politics. It's all about the European powers back in Israel. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to get the Palestinians up out of there.
Brother, I'm seeing all these different where certain people are calling for ceasefires. I'm
Yeah.
seeing certain people bagging these people. Like I
Yeah.
say, one day you got these people claiming to be the victim. Then you turn it on the next day. They're the one that's doing all the bombing, that's unleashing all the attacks. I don't understand
look,
it, man.
It wouldn't surprise me if they faked the fallout, bro.
Brother, like I
it
said,
would not surprise me.
none of it makes sense
Yeah.
to me. You hear me?
Yeah.
But the one thing I do know, that when parents are buying kids weapons that they're using to go kill innocent people, when they're having war and the government is making that call and innocent people have no type of vote, no call in how any of that happened.
Yeah.
When innocent babies are getting killed and people are losing their life,
Yeah.
I understand that it's a problem. I don't understand the politics that's behind it and what's the reason behind it, man. But I'm tired of it. And I know people need to step up. We need to quit playing y'all, quit being lazy. These laws need to be changed. We need to just find some way to do it the right way. I'm not afraid to say that it's time for change, man. It done got ridiculous.
We need a true shake-up.
What do y'all stand for? What do y'all care about?
Right.
The same way that you got 2 seconds to watch somebody shaking their behind and all this garbage, man. Trying to grow up and get with some real stuff out here, man. Yeah. Do something. Let's make some change, man.
And to your point, man, we had an election yesterday. And I didn't hear nothing on the news, man. As much as the other stuff that they promoted, I didn't hear nothing about. Hey, don't forget, get out there and vote. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear none of that on the news.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Man, before we get up out of here, man, I don't know how long that clip is that I wanted to run. Old Thanksgiving, man, coming up. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Smiley that was getting off into that. Yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all, man, because I just love what they had to say about it, man. When it come down to black people, our people, man, he said that Thanksgiving is the most important holiday. And I really think that it is, man, because, everybody love to eat. And that's one of the only time that you really get to be with your family, man, and some of the extra get calmed down and it just be about, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So to me, it is one of the most important holidays. Christmas is very important too, but sometimes the whole thing with the giving and all that, man, it kind of just ruins it because people just, the expectations just be more than what they need to be. And it ruins it, man. Mm-hmm. So I was down with my dude saying that to me, Thanksgiving don't get the shine it should. To me, as far as black and in black community, it is the best and most important
our historians is going to say, there was a massacre of the Native Americans, and that's what you celebrating, my brother.
Of course, all the people that never called a show and had nothing to say, of course, they're going to have all that to say on their own. And, in people's mind, we going to get murked and punked and everything else. But it is. Man. You heard me? I ain't talking about sports today, so you should be happy.
Right.
You got the clip, man?
Yeah, we ready. Tell me what you ready.
Roll it, man.
All right.
So, Thanksgiving will be here before we know it, and Campbell's Soup released its annual Thanksgiving poll on America's favorite side. You will not believe what made number one, Ricky.
What?
Mashed potatoes.
No, not in the black community.
Right.
We don't eat no damn mashed potatoes on no Thanksgiving.
No, we don't that.
So the top
who they
five.
check with on that.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't poll a lot of black folks, but here they are. Mashed potatoes, dressing, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, and green bean casserole. Now, that's the same 5 as last year, but stuffing moved up from 4th to 2nd, and macaroni and cheese moved from 5th to 3rd.
You ain't going to tell me no stuffing moved up past some damn macaroni and cheese. Are you talking to white people or black people?
We back live, man. You hear your boy? Yeah. Hey, they put cameras on blast, man. They like, who the hell y'all ass, man? Y'all ass no black people.
Right.
He said, for one, we don't eat stuffing.
Right.
That's stovetop, buddy. We do cornbread. That's breadcrumbs. You hear me? Yeah, he said the only time we eating that is we don't have absolutely nothing. You hear me?
Right.
Then we'll make one of them. We'll make one of them 12 boxes that we got in the food pantry. We ain't got absolutely nothing else. You hear me? He said mashed potatoes, man. We ain't no damn. Yeah. We ain't no mashed potatoes on no.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Nah, bro. Sweet potatoes. Right. You hear me?
Yeah.
So he like, nah, that list all the way wrong. I agree, man. There's a lot of old hidden racism in there, bro. I tried to go buy a bucket of chillings for Save-A-Lot. How much was $40 a bucket?
Wow.
Everybody I'm like, how much a bucket of chillings? They're like $20, $25. I was like, yeah, maybe last year. Right. That was the good old days. $40, man.
Yeah. Tripping.
Last I heard, ain't that supposed to be like the slops?
Yeah.
And all the stuff that nobody want?
Yeah.
So who the hell eating chillings like that?
Black folk.
No, bro. I don't even care. As much as we love them, we might eat them twice a year. You cooking them on Thanksgiving and you making them one more other time.
Yeah, and that's why they trying to
get what they can get out of them.
They trying to gouge you.
like my boy Don Bo said, unless your breath is having some type of mild odor, half of the bucket should be in the trash anyway.
Right.
So what the hell are you charging people for?
Yeah, because they know you want them.
So minus stuffing and mashed potatoes. What are your favorite things to have on Thanksgiving, my brother?
Sweet potatoes, definitely.
Yes, sir.
and the cornbread dressing.
Dressing.
Yeah.
He said where you cook some hens or something off.
Yeah.
Get some of that broth. You ain't getting none of that better than bouillon.
Nah.
We ain't using no ramen noodle pack.
No, give me some meat broth. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And I like that macaroni and cheese.
You heard
Like my
macaroni,
brother say.
right? I couldn't even put mac on it when I wrote it up, bro.
Yeah.
He said you better put some respect on that. You heard me?
Right.
With some of that sharp cheddar up in there, bro.
Yeah,
oh
man.
I done made myself hungry. Man.
Right.
Look. What I old like my mama say. She asked me, "Am I hungry?" It's a difference.
Right.
Are you hungry and are you hungry?
I'm
you hear
hungry.
me? Yeah, I'm hungry. You gonna get a fat plate if you're hungry.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah,
and on
man.
that note, my brother, I usually try to get everybody to call, or you want to give them a minute?
Yeah. We
All right. Somebody watching. Y'all want to play 3 out of 5 ain't bad real quick
3
before
out
we
of
get off
5 ain't
this
bad.
off this air. If you got Cash App, you get $50. If you get them all right, you get 100. I was trying to think of some Jeopardy music. You would give them 1 minute. You hear me?
Maybe they'll put a copyright on us,
Right. Look,
No, you hum the Jeopardy
far
song.
as I know, we've been doing good tonight, so we ain't gonna do nothing to blow it.
Right. Can we say TikTok? Is that copyright now? You
Man,
can't
don't say TikTok because that's that garbage social media site. We don't do them. No, don't even say TikTok. You hear me?
Damn.
We gonna say in about 30 more seconds that's a minute, and we gonna be cool with it.
Right.
That's what we gonna say.
Yeah, if y'all don't want no money. Don't nobody want no money?
You don't want no
Anybody
money?
want some
Right. Speaking of money, we gonna try to keep on stepping our game up. We ain't gonna keep on looking like a Byron Allen production. That's the richest man with the cheesiest productions I ever saw in my life. If you worth $500 million, quit looking like you shot every episode out your garage, dog. Step your game up. You
Hey, Byron Allen don't play no game.
with no money down.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say that's a minute, man.
Hey.
Especially in Ninja time, it's gonna be a minute. Well, since they didn't want to play, Phil, you ready to play 3 out of 5 ain't bad.
Let's play it, man.
All right, man. You know how we get down on here, bro. You get 3 out of 5, you get paid. That's $50 in the pot, and if you manage to get 5, we make it 100.
Hey, let's do it.
All right, and I had a bonus question, so
I could get 5 out of 6 and still be good, huh?
yes, sir. You got a chance to put $100 in the pot if you get 5 out of 6 today. Easy ones for you. I don't know if anybody else might have got them, but question number 1, sir. What is my all-time favorite drink?
Mountain Dew.
Number 2. Ooh, here we go with that handwriting with that chicken scratch. Who did not make my top 5 female rappers of all time? Missy Elliott, Eve, Lauryn Hill, MC Lyte, or Da Brat?
Lauryn Hill. L Boogie does not make it.
Number 3. Name the 6 presidents, past or present, who are still currently living.
You got 45. You got Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush.
Boom, 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 boom. You took too long, sir. You don't have all day.
Yeah.
What rapper / hip hop legend recently?
Joe Biden.
No, Joe Biden don't rap. What rapper / hip hop legend recently sung the national anthem at a Milwaukee Bucks basketball game?
You said it was a hip hop legend that sung the national anthem.
You heard what I said, sir. Don't keep trying to cheat. That's that Family Feud. Y'all trying to get 2 answers.
Can you repeat the question?
Right. No, sir. You heard what I said. Rapper, hip hop legend recently sung the national anthem at a Milwaukee Bucks basketball game.
Queen Latifah.
Okay. Number 5. Which of these rappers has a baby by R&B star Erykah Badu?
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000, Common, or the DOC?
Andre 3000.
Okay. I asked you question number 1. I said, what is my all-time favorite drink? You said Mountain Dew. Boom, 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 boom. Not over Kool-Aid, sir. Everybody would tell you that.
Okay.
Moms would say you had that one wrong.
All right.
I asked you, which of these females did not make my top 5 list? Missy, Eve, Lauren, MC Light, or The Brat? You answered Lauryn Hill. You have 1 so far, my brother.
All right.
I asked you to name the 6 presidents, past or present, who are still living.
Mm-hmm.
We will start with Joe Biden is 1. Mr. 45 is 2.
Yeah.
Donald Trump would be 3. George.
You said Donald Trump at 45.
Oh, no.
You talking
Okay.
about Obama.
Okay, hold on. Biden,
Yep.
45.
Yep.
Obama. W.
Mm-hmm.
Clinton.
Uh-huh.
And Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter still living?
He's still living.
Still kicking. Look at her.
Burley, but that's not my business. He's still living.
All right.
But you only had 4 anyway, so you're still wrong. Boom,
I thought Jimmy
boom,
was
boom.
up out of there.
You still had 4. Do you know how to count, sir? You're talking over me. You're still wrong.
I was
Okay.
going to say him, though. But.
I asked you which rapper / hip hop legend recently sung the national anthem at a Milwaukee Bucks game. You said Queen Latifah.
Uh-huh.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boy. That would be your man's Mr. Flavor Flav.
Wow.
Wow.
Did he sing it right?
Well, you have to look that up, sir. They don't.
Yeah.
you got social media.
That might be entertaining.
Yeah, fact checker. I'm gonna let you see for yourself. I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. You hear me?
Right on.
And my last question is, which of these rappers has a baby by R&B star Erykah Badu?
Yeah.
DOC, Common, or Andre 3000?
Yeah.
You answered Andre 3000. Boom, 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 boom. That's half of the right answer. The other answer would be the DOC. She has a baby with both of those rappers.
But you said which one?
Which of these rappers? Which of these rappers
I'm
has
gonna fact
a,
check that. I'm gonna run that back, man.
which of these
I know what's
rappers?
written there. I'm talking about what you said.
Okay, but did you hear me say DOC while you talking about everything
Yeah.
I heard? Okay, and if you knew she had a baby by him, you would have said that, right?
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. Did y'all see me check the drawers off that brother? Yes, sir. That's how we do it on the Mikey Douglas show. And last, my honorable mention to make it look like you didn't do as bad as you did.
Right.
1970s and 80s cartoon Fat Albert featured a hornet by the name of what color? What color hornet did they used to feature on the 70s and 80s cartoon Fat Albert?
I want to say it was a brown hornet.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Booty hole brown.
Oh, my God. Sexy in it. And on the stronger that, sir, 1 you missed, yet 2 you got right, 3 you missed, 4 you missed, 5 you missed, and you got 2 out of 5 sucks. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. So this week we will not be putting $50 in the pot for these 100 children to go to the dentist, and it's all Phil's fault. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hope y'all enjoyed this one. Y'all had a few more things that I was going to get to, but you know, we only have so much time. So once again, I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. I got that one last favor I want y'all to do for me, just as one person to support.
Yeah, man.
Call the show or drop it in the comments who that person is. I get them some shine and you some shine for doing that for your boy. Well, once again, this has been the Mikey Justice Hour for my main Phil. That's our time, and we out. Peace.